Mensa, aka Shatta Wale, aka Papa. My brother, how are you doing?
I'm good, by God's grace.
And you look good.
You know, because I be half caste guy, so sometimes half caste guys are good. You know, me and Sadiq look like.
I don't see half caste way dark like so. Half caste, do you know black caste? Yeah, but seriously, you look good, and I can see the entire squad. Yeah, the militants are also in the house. Exactly. Yeah, fam. How we all doing? How we all doing? Good. Let me hear papa. Yes, that's what we're talking about. And you can be a part of our conversation. WhatsApp line 0244340437. Later on, we're gonna open the phone lines. Then you're gonna talk to your man Shatta Wale. So let's get straight into it. I mean, I remember the song Bandana from Ghana. Afineng befena Zenom ni oda bramiensa afife she's still lanye. And then all of a sudden the man disappeared. And then the next time I saw the man again, I think was in Kufuridia 2013, and there was somebody on stage. He was singing a song I hadn't heard, but everybody at Jackson Park was singing along. Make I raise my head. This is Bandana. Now rebranded as Shatta Wale. So my question this afternoon is pretty simple. The journey from Bandana, in fact, from Charles Nyama Mensah to Bandana to Shatta Wale. Let's hear you. How did it all happen? How did Charles Nyama Mensah become Bandana and then Shatta Wale?
Well, I'll just thank you and, you know, the whole of your team and the whole staff of Joy FM. I think it's another nice time to be here.
Oh, yes.
You know, so I think Charles Mensah, you know, was just a youth who was trying to, you know, make, you know, his parents know that this is the career he wanted to pursue. But, you know, because of our African culture, you know, go to school and stuff like that. So I had to, you know, leave, you know, my dad's house and, you know, hustle after my SHS, you know. I think I hustled a bit before I got the producer who decided to put me on, you know, and kudos to, you know, Mufti Dabri, may he so rest in perfect peace. He was one of the people who promoted, you know, Bandana so much. Abeku Santana, you know, Dr. Duncan, you know, they really held me down and really pushed me hard, you know, through that time. And after a time, I felt, you know, this music way I feel say if you release one song, you know, then you be like Lil Wayne and Jay-Z and things. You know, the system know they like that for you. So, you know, it took me through like some stress, you know, because you know Ghana music and the way sometimes you have to hustle promoters to pay you and stuff. So I was really like struggling there, you know, and I think I did a couple of things that really made me like, you know, lose a certain type of people who were like, you know, about or were ready to like, you know, push me, you know, in the industry. So basically I said to myself one day, you know, I woke up and I just prayed to God. You know, I'm very prayerful. So I was like, you know, God, I beg you, if you give me another chance for this thing, because the way man they suffered there, if you give me an idea, you know, all what I heard from God was change your name. You know, if you change it, and I was like, but Bandana be cool. So why go if change? He was like, you know, I changed people's name in the Bible, and you know, if you can also change your name, I believe I can push you hard. But find a very meaningful name, a strong name that would help you push this music. And I think the name started coming up. You know, I had Wale, which I abbreviated as the World Alerted Lyrical Entertainer.
No, go again. World what?
World Alerted Lyrical Entertainer or World Acclaimed Lyrical Entertainer. You know, so I was like, what can I add to the Wale for it to look strong? You know, and the only word that I could spell in my mind by then was Shatta, you know, and Shatta in Jamaica is, you know, real bad man, you know, somebody like, you know, that is, you know, people fear him, like, you know, gunman, you know, that kind of thing. And I was like, no, I don't want to make my Shatta look like a bad man, but I can, you know, give my spelling in a way that I can also, you know, take, you know, my own meaning out of it. And I was like, okay, Shatta. Shattas are serious, so why don't I spell my name S-H-A-T-T-A and make it that meaning, like serious, you know? So I added it to it, and Shatta Wale was so great, and I was like, yeah, this is the name, man, we can go with it, you know? And that was when I created my own Facebook. I was on High Five, but I came on Facebook, created my page, started promoting my song. Like, you know, High Five. So I started promoting my songs on Facebook, you know, underground, you know, and I got to understand the internet more, because I saw, I was getting audience from all over the world, following me, listening to my music, and I was like, yo, this is gonna work. So I believe at the Jackson Park, that was what you saw, because I got fan bases like online who like were always into or on my page, like listening to me and following the story. And that was when the day I performed at Jackson Park, you were shocked, because the fans had already gotten the songs, and it was so great that day. I felt very strong that day, and I saw a vision like this, like in the time to come, I'm gonna win awards, and I'm gonna like meet the best of my time, travel all around the world, and it's happening up to now.
Sadiq has been doing 3 music awards and losing money every year. If you should change his name so that his destiny, what name will you give him?
I think because Sadiq looks like Prophet Muhammad, so I think I'll give him Muhammad. So if he goes to Muhammad's side, I think we can win something. But if you go to Isa
will not work.
Isa is Jesus. So if you go to the Father.
We've also been joined by Miss G. Yes, sweetheart, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah, you're looking hip. You're looking good. I like.
Just I didn't bring me anything from Quaye. That's my problem.
The Quaye story is a long story.
You lied to me, actually. But that one, because Shatta is here, when he leaves,
John, it's not a love story. The way he put it.
It was cantata. You would have been playing you.
You see that thing?
So we're having a chat with Shatta Wale, of course, the man who also named himself the Dancehall King. Are you still the Dancehall King?
Yeah, most definitely. Because I believe when you say dance and hall, they are 2 different words, and I believe hall means a space, a place where, you can, have anything you want to do there. That's why we have halls. In our halls, we can even move our chairs and have parties there. And the dance, I really care about my fans and how much more I want them to party, So anytime I'm recording, I don't really record for myself. I don't really do music for it to look like, it'd be me alone. But I make sure I make music for people to dance, and that's where my dancehall is coming from. And apart from that, I have this Jamaican, gene in me that I feel is always pushing me to move to the international market, but wisely, So I've been in my dancehall world, which I would say the reggae dancehall, the raga, kind of thing, for a long time, like from birth. That was what I was doing before I came out and realized, before you, like people buy you outside there, you have to really, let your country buy you first, like the Jamaicans.
Have you lived in Jamaica before?
A couple of times I've been there, but I've not lived there before, So I think the dancehall king, from my raga, reggae journey, to my local people here in Ghana, really blends, because anytime I play, the kind of songs that I feel Ghanaians will love, they grab it easily and, they dance to it. And I believe I'm still, moving the system the way it should be. And, there's no competition, but I would say, when you call yourself by a name, I think you have to live by it. Like I said, Shatta, serious guy. I always want to be serious with my work. Dancehall king. Yes, I always want to see my fans dancing. And, when they want to take me to the international world, that one is crazy. Like I'm there.
Before this interview, I had a chat with a few people. And I asked a simple question. When you think of Shatta Wale, what comes to mind? And sort of a lot of them did say music, but also a great number of them said controversy.
Yeah.
Are you controversial?
Well, I think that's how people see me. But, I always.
How do you see yourself?
I see myself as a businessman. Doing my work. I believe I was telling somebody in Kumasi some time ago that, he's a gold dealer. He works like with the mines and stuff like that. So I was like, Chairman, you see the way you wear white shirt, where your Lankus, he built a house and he said the house was worth $1 million. And I was like, say where your house, he said it be $1 million in sense. Say like if you be the music industry a day, they no go fit understand this thing, because anytime you go site, you dey wear Wellington boots, you dirty, you dey look dirty, mad day your face and things, But in my music world, people don't understand that before you get the gold, you have to dirty yourself. After I get the gold, then I can dress like this, and you tell me, oh, Shatta, I like this your half-caste dressing, But people take my hard work, whereby I would say, like, I fight for things that I really feel should be, like, in this music industry for all of us to be happy. People take those sides as controversial and I like talking, but I always tell people that, I'm working in the mines. When I go on the grounds is not like, the way you see it. Before I get 1 bar of gold, I need to dig and dig and dig. So sometimes when I get a gold and I come out, I feel happy. I think people really feel when they say bad things about me, it affects me, but I'm the comedian type. Me, if you say something about me, I'll just come and cut across and whoa.
In one of your songs, I've forgotten the title, maybe Obeto will remind me, you sort of sum up a story where even if you kill a lion, nobody's going to commend you for it. But if other people kill lizards, everybody will be shouting.
Yeah.
What's the title of that one?
Yakum.
Yeah. Obi and Shatta Wale. Yeah. Exactly what kind of message did you intend to put out? Do you feel unappreciated by your own people?
Yes, not my own people, but the industry. I would just say, the industry and Ghana as a whole. I would take the industry like 2% of, certain number of persons who are, working, for us, and sometimes I feel they want us to do things that they want. And, we are also artists. We know what we want. That's why we started this business. So that is where they get me wrong when I try to talk about it. All the things I talk about, in fact, all the artists talk about it. But it's just that they fear to come and say it on radio. Because some of them have links in the industry and they feel, when they come to talk about it, maybe, they will feel they're trying to be like Shatta Wale. But I tell them, today I can move to businessmen and talk to them because they listen to me on radio and they feel I'm being real, because, you watch businessmen in Ghana and all they do is realness. You won't see a businessman who will say, I'm building this apartment and he's hyping it or he's faking it. It's for him. And they feel when I come on radio, I say the facts, but my colleagues feel, I don't really have to say that and we all have to live by that. But I tell them, when we come together, like when we come together and sit with our industry players and we tell them, we want this and this to be done for us, this and this. You people are humans, the media, everybody will be ready to listen to us. But when we don't tell them our problem, when Shatta Wale comes and is complaining and you don't complain, they'll feel like, nigga won't complain. Why are you complaining? You understand me? So I feel, people should really get me right from that side because I am not rowdy, but sometimes I want to act like a rowdy guy, I am not, I'm not basa-basa. But sometimes, no, the basa-basa, that is an act, like acting.
So you mean all those things we see on Instagram, all those videos? Hey, you did it. You my father. So that is all acting.
That is how you fight certain. I can't go with violence. I can't say certain, but certain things I can say. Certain things that I can, maybe when I stand in the court of law, when the judge asks me, I can defend it. That, he's also said this, that's why I also said this. But it won't be a violent way for us to end this beautiful industry. I believe I'm trying my best to make people understand who I really am, but I'm not a controversial person at all.
I cannot take all the questions. Let me bring my panel members into it. Sadiq Abdullah Abu and of course Miss G. Let me start. It's a ladies first, so let me start with Miss G.
It's the first encounter with Shatta Wale. I've never had a close encounter like this with him, so it's a nice one. So it gives me the opportunity to ask him all the things that I've been deliberating about.
Okay, that's nice.
I like the fact.
Women, you like
but Miss G, she has questions.
I like
the fact that he says that he's doing show business. One of the things that has been on my mind anytime his name comes up is how he goes about his business. Like you said, he does the fada. Just recently, Oja Kaka. And I get worried when I see him do that because he's a brand ambassador for companies and not only his fan base. Maybe his fan base get to understand that this is our boss and this is how he goes about his business. But I begin to worry about the consumers and customers of these people who he's representing and how they feel about their brand ambassador or the person they are consuming from, putting him as a front. I don't know if he ever gets to think about that.
I'll just give you this tidbits. The world is like a wonderful place, and it always comes with surprises. It will surprise you that one day a company might come to Ghana and they might want to sign a trotro driver as a brand ambassador. And you ask why? Because they might put maybe $5 million into the trotro driver because of a particular light or a particular thing about road or road safety measures. So they might take a certain driver and sign him. Will you tell me that the driver is staying at Alajo? He's living in a single room. The driver has a certain type of language. He was born, with a certain character. And that character, doesn't leave him, but he understands his work, that when he's working, he doesn't use certain languages until the need arises. For instance, you see truck drivers in traffic, and hey, what for? Hey, what? I mean, that kind of
easy.
Blah blah blah. It is part of the work. It is part of the job. Me, I always say that when you sit on radio and you say we should ban Shatta Wale, I think his people that he works with should really take into consideration about him being a brand ambassador. Casa Preco has been one great, company that I've worked with, because I believe the day they were going to work with me, they were like, Shatta, we don't care about your controversies or whatever the media portrays you, but your business-minded, attitude is why we are signing you, and the way you handle your stuff. And I believe everybody wants money, and so if I come on maybe Facebook or my own account on Instagram and I say certain things, people should really ask why I am saying those things and not think about the akaka that is coming out. People should really also understand that, say Yankotia Jatano what am I saying? So sometimes I don't take it. That's what I'm saying. When I say them, I finish. I just find some, and a storm energy drink, and I just sip it, and I just do go about my things. I don't really take it personal, because I feel when you were on radio and you were talking about me and you were saying all those, like for instance, I won 8 awards.
He said 11.
Yeah, 11. It's a surprise to me today. 11. Then it means like Black Star team is my team. Yes, I mean. But if I won all these awards, and you find panelists like sitting down, asking why, how did the vote come about? Why that? Oh no, I'll go and just bombard you, because I'll go like, media don't deserve it, because you have a certain type of picture about who a brand ambassador should be. You have a certain type of picture about who a role model should be. But role models are freedom fighters. I read much about Steve Biko, Martin Luther. I've read a whole lot of history books, and I really know how people fought for certain people to have peace today. Kwame Nkrumah fought for us to have this freedom. Now we have light and everything. So I believe what I'm doing is not only for me, but it's for the industry. And that's what I'm saying. My colleagues can talk about it, and sometimes I want to sacrifice my career for them to better themselves. I came up some time ago, me and Abaji had this misunderstanding, and I cost 70,000. The whole industry was like, hey. But today, certain artists are enjoying from it. I believe some artists that weren't getting pays, like certain payments from Shatta House with certain amounts, right now are getting it, and they don't even come out to say it. Because, people, they are businessmen or they are business people, and they've seen that. No,
I still don't have 70,000.
I know that one.
But can I come up with a follow-up?
Yeah, sure.
Don't you think that there could have been a better way of addressing these issues without, because kids are watching you, people look up to you, and like I said, the businesses, maybe some businesses might even have contemplated on signing you, but because of your language, will not approach you, even though they love your business-mindedness. So, can't you find a nicer way of putting, like the 8 or 11 awards thing you're saying? For some of us, we know the kind of fan base you have, so it wouldn't have been outrageous for anybody to say that, win awards when it comes to voting. So rather than going on that tangent, is it not better when you mind your language a bit, knowing that some people who love your music do not appreciate and do not want to be associated with that kind of language?
Well, I feel those people don't really understand how musicians are suffering in Ghana. I think those people don't really get the kind of work we are doing. They just watch TV and they watch video clips and they see us like stars, but we are suffering. People have tried a whole method: write letter, go and speak silent, have dinner. I've done a lot of things. Some people have knelt down, some people have washed cars, clean shoes, but it hasn't worked up to now. So I feel that when I speak.
No, your mic, it's on. No, go ahead.
Okay, when I speak with a certain type of attitude, or I approach this matter in a way. That's what I'm saying. It's my colleagues who are not helping me. If my colleagues are helping me, I wouldn't be speaking like that. You understand me? Because there are new generations that are coming up. Up till now, there are artists who are traveling to America, to Europe, and are taking 2,000, 3,000 Ghana cedis. There are artists who are doing that up to now, and it's spoiling my business. When people come in,
like who?
oh, they are there. The ones that are coming now, because people still come and lie to them. Charlie, the way your fan base go for London, we for take it go London. Charlie, hey, Charlie, you people, them pump, they take him go. We hear it. The promoters, they talk to us. So don't think you travel and you just go and perform and you see a whole lot of crowd. The promoter has made a whole lot of money from you. But me, when they call me this time, I say $100,000, $200,000. If you can't pay, I won't come. Because I know what the business entails. We can't always be looking at the Davidos and Wizkids and Burna Boys and think they are doing well and better than us. I've stayed with Burna Boy. I've lived with him. He's seen the amount of properties I have. And he's commended me like for it. And he's told me about Nigerian artists who haven't gotten to my level. But here, we don't see it like that. We see like, oh no, Shatta, this thing there, you go talk there. You say you go worry me, because if you go talk right now, they don't go play. But Shatta, he did try. We will do your back. You do my back. I'll fight for this because I feel the industry needs to change. You understand me? I respect a lot, but sometimes I feel, when it gets to a point, Charlie, put the respect for pocket tomorrow and just go to war. Because I can't be on the battlefield and see somebody who is trying to kill me, and I'll tell the person, hey, if you do it, I'll go back. The person will kill me.
Shatta, before I bring Sadiq in, let us speak about your music.
Okay.
So, what do you do? You sing? You rap? I don't know what people call it in dancehall. Is it rap or chant or what?
I rap. Like, I do everything that comes with music.
Everything.
Yeah,
when you say everything.
like,
so what? You do your own beats?
Yeah, I create my own beats. I mix and master my own songs. Like most of my songs you hear on radio were mastered by me.
Where did you learn this?
That's the divine blessing that I have to. We have to ask Abraham and Moses, because I found internet as a great girlfriend. Internet was my close girl. So anything I think about, I Google. Anything I think about, I just Google, because those days when I started playing beats, I remember my first software, the way the guy make a run up and down like 1 month just for software to play beats, When I got it, I started calling him. I saw he was so busy, so I said, no, everything I heard like white people say is on the internet, so let me just try and learn my things myself. So I constantly learned on the internet, mixing, mastering, Now I'm doing a course with Berkeley University School. That school online. So I'm really learning more about, business, music business and stuff. But I'm also learning my engineering alongside. But I learned all these things on the internet. Constantly I was learning how to, put in the right kicks, the right snares, the hi-hats, the right tones, the chords. I learned music in Winneba Secondary School, so I knew about the do re mi fa so, the chords, so I was like, let me just force myself and learn this. So I think that took me that 10 years that was staying like from Bandana.
So wait, you did not understudy anybody? You did not go and live with maybe Hammer or Apietus or
no. The only thing is that I used to, you see all those boy God, I stole from them. Because anytime I go to their studio and they are working, I go, okay, this one, if you take the mouse and push, okay, I'll go and try that. So. Wow. So when I go to the studio and see that he's playing some chord, okay, ping, boom, I say, okay, this one I go play on tong, boom, okay. So I was learning it myself, and that's how creativity is. Like, it makes you always create, like, I went to a Apietu's studio some time ago and I was playing something, I was like, yeah, this is what the way playing, okay, no, play, and sometimes when I play it, I get it, and I sing a song where I go like, hey. And my boy Joint was always with me. Those days, if my song wasn't even good, he said, hey, be bad. So those days I hated him. I was like, why you don't see me as you say, the beat? But he kept pushing me, encouraging me. And I remember our first song, we took to a spot, in Sakaman, and we played it. I mastered the song and everything, but as the DJ was playing, the kick was playing from far, like, boom. And my voice was, hey, wait. I was like, hey. So he told me to go and learn, like I should try and link some with the producer. I was like, no, Charlie, me now, they do them. So I came back to my studio and started learning. If I say studio, it wasn't in my single room in Blue Lagoon. I started learning how to make the voice come out well. And I think the internet was helping me more, because anything I needed, I Google or I go to YouTube. I go to YouTube. And it's been good today. Today I have pack in my studio that, you know, he plays good beats for me, and after he plays, you know, I mix and master myself too.
Pretty interesting. I'm gonna let Sadiq come in, but if before Sadiq comes in, aside yourself, I mean, definitely that can't be you. You can't be your favorite musician. Who is your favorite Ghanaian musician at the moment?
At the moment, I'll Patapa, because Charlie, Ghana music is very nice. The reason why I would say it's Patapa is that Miss G, Sadiq, George, with the industry way, when you do sensible music, they will tell you that when you mean a fun, when you mean a way, when you mean a say, you know. And sometimes when I sit back, I go like, who are all? Is this industry ready to put somebody out there as this is our icon? This is the guy we believe who is a showman.
Poster boy.
Yeah, you know. Is this industry ready to do that? No. Because right now, when Jay-Z comes to Ghana and he hears Skapotomana, Bozi Dada, what are you trying to say?
But wait, were you trying to do it?
Skapotomana.
You can do it.
Oh, I learned the lyrics, but
let's say
Skapotomana. Go to Dada. What this is, Mama? You know, the first I listened to, I was like, hey, Patapa, champion guy. Patapa has found out that this industry doesn't want any good thing. They just want nonsense.
Are you trying to say Patapa's songs are nonsense?
Patapa's songs are what we want. Because when we play song, don't throw the rubbish in the gutter. You don't throw the rubbish. Believe in God. Believe in God, and you have this attitude you are done. People don't want to listen to music. So in future, when we have maybe Celine Dion come to Ghana, who is your Skapotomana? What's the Skapotomana? It's a primitive African native language of the African. That's how we explain to them. But we won't know what Patapa is saying. Patapa has found the key to this industry, and if Ghana doesn't take care, he will infect this industry with some virus. It will be hard for Isaac Newton and Dr. Duncan to come and repair it.
Are you looking at dropping a track with Patapa anytime soon?
Well, maybe another one like he the harder. You know, because I see Patapa is taking advantage of the industry. He is smart. Nobody should doubt that guy that is from Swedro. He doesn't have, you know, that city mentality. He's saying something that the industry needs. And the industry is not ready to listen to good music. The industry is always trying to create something that can't be there. So he has also said, okay, cool. Right now, I'm sure he's recording another thing. It will be very wicked. And I'll be on it.
We're going to go to Sadiq, and then when we come back, we'll go way back to 2013 at the Accra International Conference Center when Shatta Wale did it, and he got angry. Wow. Sadiq.
It's interesting that during that time as well, I was managing Kaki at the time.
I remember. Yes. You know the funny thing? By that time, he had dyed his hair like this.
The way they brought me, and I'll be jealous.
And then we walk up stage, we picked up the award, myself and Kaki. We came back, we had the commotions. But I mean, Shatta, so let me find out this quickly. Excuse me. I see you talk a bit about the industry and the issues in the industry. Do you think there's a certain disconnect between the talent community and gatekeepers of the industry?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think they don't really want to watch who they project. You know, they are just watching a certain type of behavior. That's why, you know, I tell people that, you know, we are watching certain artists who are behaving like doctors. You know, an artist should be artistic. You know, your movements, the way you do your things, it should be. You are an entertainer, you know, but when you come and sit here and you want to talk like a doctor, so it's not entertaining, like, you know. So I believe the industry is not really trying to look at who is talented and who is not, but they are trying to push an agenda of like, okay, this guy, you know, the respect. But that's what I was talking about, the gold mines, you know, because if we are all debting ourselves to get money. I believe we all woke up early in the morning to get here. Yeah. The rush, the giddy. But we say, "I'm sure my money is my late." when all those things come from our houses. You understand? Because you want to go to work, and sometimes your girlfriend might, or your wife might even go like, "No, I didn't know teams and the way I'm making this one's a meeting now. It is us. It is part of us, and you know, people should understand that when I'm in the industry and I see a problem, I will talk about it. But if I talk about it, that doesn't mean I'm disrespecting, unless maybe I hear certain things that I feel will cripple my career, you know, will bring me down, and I'll come talk about it. So I believe the industry should watch, you know, the talent more and who they want to project, but not watch like, you know, certain things I say and, you know, take my attitude. Yeah.
Do you agree with suggestions? I mean, I know there's been suggestions by a lot of people that it's also because of the fact that when talents usually get to the top and they blow out, they don't even recognize that they are gatekeepers enough to put a value on them and want to engage. And then that's why perhaps they have also, perhaps do the things they do. Do you agree with such suggestions?
Break it down small. Let me get to the understanding.
So that's why I asked about whether if you understand that there's a situation. So okay, what you speak about consistently is you're referring to when you say industry. I believe you're talking about certain gatekeepers, a number of people in the industry that control a certain access who and how they should do certain things. These people too, on the other hand, as much as talent do complain about what they should be doing and all of that, these people on the other hand also have views about what talent should be doing, right? In terms of managing the relationships with them and leveraging the relationship to get what they want. There's been suggestions by them that talents only understand to do these things 2 times of their careers, when they are coming up or when they get into the twilight of their careers or when they need something from these people. But regardless, they don't value them. They don't value their role in the space, and so that's why perhaps they're also sitting and doing what they think they can do.
I would say Shatta has been the kind of guy that, you know, anybody that understands me in this industry would attest to it, that I don't take things like at heart, you know. I respect everybody in the industry. That's why I say until, let me tell you one example of a guy that I hate so much that even if I see, I will beat him. They don't. No. It's not a nice serious beating. Is it they don't?
Don't.
Cheka was talking so much. Sometimes my friends will come and say, "Charlie, that guy they don't." But you see, the first day I met him, the way we spoke, and before I even met him, he called me on phone.
Your label mate said he asked rubbish questions. Your label mate. Top skanker.
No, because you see, if you don't understand the Don, you might think.
Senseless questions.
No, you might think he's that type of guy who wants you down by all at all. But you see, check the Don. He does things that sometimes, you know, I go like, recently, you know, he called my dad on his birthday and so he wanted to wish him a happy birthday. And I was like, this nigga, pa. He sends me message that today, the way I will blast you on radio, you see, this guy, what's up?
I didn't tell you that.
This guy, what's up? But see, now, I've understood him more. That
he's more like you.
There is a game we can play, and when you tell me that, I won't feel no way. When you tell me, Charlie, today I won't go on radio and bash you small, because you know, say no, for just do this. It's our secret.
So it's the way it is.
Yes, you understand me. But when I found out that, like you are talking about me in the way, and I feel the way you're talking about me is from your heart, like deep in your heart, you hate me so much. I feel like, oh no, there's no hate in this thing. We can come together, and you see, I always tell people that the media and the artists can make huge sums of money if we, the artists, understand them. But some of the artists, when they come out the ego and the star fame, like me as they come around like, what's up? Yeah, me I can't do that. My hair will pay me. You know me. Yeah, but some of them, they don't really picture that thing. Like you are saying, they come out bad, Charlie, promote. When they hit buy, next time they come on radio, they change attitude.
Or they won't even come.
Yeah, you know, because they feel like, right now, Charlie, go Europe way, you come away, Charlie, you know, go Europe before, but you've forgotten that same person helped you. I have understood people in the industry, and I don't want people to get me wrong. I like everybody in the industry, you see, but the only thing I'm saying is that they should just understand my side, that, you see what I'm complaining about, all the Ghanaian artists are complaining about them because of hypocritical life. They can't come out and support me to say it because they feel, Charlie, this thing if I come say they don't go bore me. But you see, these are my colleagues who are not coming out to say it. But behind closed doors, Abwajidi, so no, you take bribe. Wow, you take bribe. oh, boy, they chop Ghana music money, but they see your boy and they laugh with him.
Yeah.
But I tell people that I would want like my friend to know that, Charlie, this be your mistake. Oh, let us solve it. And hi, Daddy.
Listeners, Uncle Kennedy has just joined us in the studio. And Shatta Wale's first ever was hi.
No, because he's my daddy's age. So,
Yes.
So like I'm saying, like, if my colleagues come together and support me with this, nobody will tag me as controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are all hungry. Me now, I'm hungry, very hungry.
With all the money.
But it's not plenty.
But Sadiq, you have to. We're taking 2-2.
No,
We'll come to the money
will you
point.
come back?
I'll come back to you. Take your time, and I'll come to Uncle Ken. But I need to take some messages. This one says Benjamin from Benjamin Taya. I think okay. He says, "Hi GQ, please tell Shatta I love his music, but I hate it anytime he tries to tarnish King Sack's name." Okay. The King Shatta Wale, Paul from Hacho. Big up Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale is the best in Ghana music. Please tell Wale that my son wants to see him. He has been worrying me. Please tell the big boss I will follow him till music ends. Music will never end, my brother. I am family. I'll be at his side because his haters are not his God. God richly bless you more. This is Krobina from Nsakina. Where's that? Good afternoon, G. Quaye and the king of dancehall. Ayo. Indeed, he has proven the Satan companies wrong by taking over the great island village called Ghana with his anointed dancehall king performance like the kakai that he is. No amount of hatred can bring down the gringo sounds we, the Shatta movement, enjoy. Chop kiss in low tempo style. Starboy, I like this.
Nice one.
This is Shatani Ashia Live from Adabraka. All right, it's just wonderful listening to Shatta Wale's songs back to back. He is the greatest artist ever to grace our shores. He has no match. He is the most hardworking, most versatile, most prolific, most talented, and most blessed artist of our time. SM for life. For life is our life. That's from Baron Ajiti in Teshing. Sir George, good afternoon. 21 gun salute to General Shatta Wale. We love him for the respect he has for his fans. Greetings to Bilal Larry, Flex K. Jermaine, Sekle Moses, Chalita, an entire roll call. Benisa Savior, Fusket, Shatta Bobby, Shadrach, Amonu Crab, Owusu Stephen, and every Shatta soldier out there. Benoni Kofi Blay, BKB, Takwa. All right. Again, good afternoon, King. We're solidly behind you because you are the best and none comes closer. Enjoy in your League of Legends and don't mind any boy who fights for supremacy with with supremacy, with low working rates and weak statistics. We know our level. Indomitable Della from Mamo BSM for life. I'm feeling the show with the boss king of music in GH. That's Philip Fields, your die-hard loyal fan. Today is my birthday too, Shatta Wale. Happy birthday, my brother. Okay, for life is for life. Philip Fields. Big ups to Shatta Wale. He is indeed a hero. Was born to repair, fix, and win. I recommend Shatta Wale for defining what it means by show business in the Ghanaian music industry, and he needs credit for it from all the musicians in GH, yet to win more awards at the 2019 VGMAs from Ohene Jekum GH Blocks inside Awushi. Hi, good afternoon. This is the man hated by many because of his supposed attitude, but the moment he'll be on an interview, the whole nation is tuned in, from bloggers to media houses, and opposition comes, and fans just for news, whether good or bad. In fact, Wale is blessed. From Kwabna Sante BD2 in Subtu. Good afternoon, DJ. Please tell Shatta... Wait, DJ. DJ Ubete. Okay, Ubete, that one is for you. Please tell Shatta Wale that the people of Upper East Region love him so much and will stick with him like tattoo. We're looking forward to seeing him soon in the region. From Atanga, Alex Bolga. This one says, question, is the Shatta movement family now SM or still exist? What is going on? What happened with Shatta and Vibrant Fire in the past? When is collabo with Popcan and Alkaline coming? Please tell Sadiq 8+4 won't add up to 11 awards. Why? That 3 awards was dubious. No, he didn't mean 8+4. He meant 8. He meant there's one particular category which has 3 more that he's supposed to win. That's what makes it 11.
People just wake up and just throw up mad.
All right, so you're locked on Joy 99.7 FM, but this is Showbiz A to Z. And we're going to do a song that many of you have been requesting this afternoon, Swiss Bank. Before we play it, tell us about Swiss Bank, Shatta. What song? What's Swiss? You got some money for that?
That's a dream, you know, from a piggy bank to a Swiss bank, you know. Sometimes, you know, you motivate people by that, you know. Nice. And it's my journey, you know. That's why sometimes I create lyrics like that. But Swiss Bank is a rhythm that Vibes Cartel recently released. And, you know, I have like most Jamaican producers I'm working with. Okay. And some of them are really looking up to me to, you know, top, you know, this whole African dancehall thing. And, you know, Vibes Cartel himself, you know, has, you know, said the things to a couple of people to send to me, like, you know, the way he likes my music and lyrics. So I think I heard his new song, Any Weather, and I linked the producer on Instagram and told him, you know, I want to run on my daddy's rhythm. And he was like, yo, you know, he's heard a lot about me and, you know, blah, blah, can I do it? I said, no, he should just try me. So I think he sent it to me and I recorded it. And if I show you the messages that he's sending me with his team, he's posted me on his page. And, you know, it's a great feel, you know, when you get that Jamaican dancehall community trying to love the vibes that you bring in. And Swiss Bank has been one top song now in like most of the corners in Jamaica, you know. It's like a street song, like, you know, motivating the youth to get money. You know, some people really want to pursue or do something, but they can't do it. You know, but songs like this can tell you, no, you can do it. You know, you shouldn't worry about.
So you don't have money in the Swiss Bank yet?
Well, you know,
because we heard Xylophone signed you with $1.5 million.
Oh no, that money did there. No.
So was it?
So the Xylophone has been the only record label that I would say has like supported this career.
Let's hear Swiss Bank. We'll come back. This is Swiss Bank, and it's by the man Shatta Wale. Enjoy. Just about a minute to the top of the hour, 4 p.m. This is Showbiz A to Z. So we're going to continue our chat with the man Shatta Wale. Let me bring Uncle Ken into the conversation. Uncle Ken, you joined us a bit late. But
no, he's around.
I wasn't late.
You went, they didn't allow you to enter.
I saw the militants and got scared.
We're sorry, Uncle. We're sorry.
So I was out there complaining bitterly why so many militants had to be in this studio when we were only going to talk to Shatta. And I was saying that this is pure intimidation.
That's true.
Because if I have something to say to Shatta,
or something to give to me.
No, not give. I have something to say to Shatta, and I see these militants and what I'm going to say is not pleasant. Can you imagine him there? So I was out there, sitting out there, complaining, and one of his guys, I must salute him. Chris
Connie,
yeah.
Chris, no. Chris, Paddy attach all that. Money no me domo.
Yeah, which one? Oh, is that him? The one over there? Yes. By the door?
By the door, yes.
Not nice.
No,
that's so nice.
No, he oh, that's his name?
Not nice.
Not nice.
He's exactly the opposite.
He's exactly the opposite. Nice. This guy calmed my nerves, had a chat with me and says, oh, Uncle, Jenna Kaye, Bolle, Isani, Wobba, ni Waka, Wobamo, Abani, Wobamo, Bolle, we need Sumoma or Sunny. And he spoke to me so nicely. And to crown it all, he went and bought me a bottle of water.
Oh, wow.
But he's like that.
Oh, yes.
I wonder, so why did you guys name him?
He went and bought me a bottle of water. And he was so gentle. Yeah. And I like that. But everybody here in this studio, maybe you, Sadiq, and Miss G will not know. But my producers and Ubati will not know. My producers are aware that I used to be the board chairman of the Shatta movement. Self-acclaimed board chairman.
So we not to say papa. We take it off from you.
I want to hear you say papa.
So just say papa.
I used to be the board chairman of the Shatta movement until a period where I started getting angry with Shatta because he was taking on the media. And I did not like that. So I resigned as board chairman because Shatta too will not repent.
So they've not accepted it.
And will always come up with something else. So I resigned as board chairman from the movement. But I was secretly listening to his music and following his endeavors. This is somebody who knows the game, as you people put it.
Yeah.
He knows the game. And what I like about him is the numerous people he gets around him that he gives encouragement to. They don't only follow him, but where he can help them to do something for themselves, he does that. And I think it's credit to Shatta for that. And I would always respect him for doing that. The last time you spoke to Shatta on this show, it was by phone.
Yeah, it was by phone.
Yes, and he amazed me. He sounded so genteel.
That was at the Rose, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just before the three music
Yeah,
album.
the three music.
I now know why he sounded so genteel. Because he knew he was going to win 8 hours.
But okay, we must add that I keep telling people that Shatta was one of the people I saw promoting the awards.
Yes.
And he promoted it on his page and he talked about it, unlike a lot of them. So I was
He
surprised.
actually bought credit and gave it to his fans.
So I was
Yes.
surprised
Get
when
them
he
to-
won. a lot of
Exactly.
awards.
And he's doing same with the VGM.
Exactly.
And you see, if he wins, they'll start complaining again.
So you know what's instructive. So last week when we were having the conversation, some guy came on. He complained, and he had a favorite act. He said no, he didn't believe in it. He was asked, "Did you vote for your favorite act?" He said, "No, me, I didn't vote." I said, "So why are you complaining?"
But you know what? So you remember that day, a certain lady was angry with me.
Yeah, I remember.
Sent a message
Yeah.
that why am I bigging up
up
Shatta
Yeah.
when Shatta is against women?
Yeah.
Because he does things that demean
Yeah.
women.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I remember that
And
message.
yes,
Yes.
Shatta
Somebody sent a
too.
message,
Somebody sent a message that day.
Yeah.
After Look at George.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Look at George. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, my statements that I'm making are based on the conversation that George had with Shatta
him, yeah.
and the way Shatta came across. So these days I haven't heard anything from Shatta and I've been very happy until
Hey, Uncle, I will be following.
hold on, until this morning. I woke up at 4 a.m., switched on my phone, and the first thing that popped up on
Instagram?
no, Facebook. I'm not there.
Facebook.
Okay.
So I don't know what
Well,
we
you
do.
You don't play that space. We'll create an
I don't want to.
Snapchat, we create for you.
The first thing that popped up there was a video of Shatta giving it to presenters.
The local way.
Exactly. Then I said, oh, you know, so I saved
the video.
the video. I saved it and said, when I meet him today, I will show it to you and ask him what is wrong again. Yesterday was International Press Freedom Day. I know you've had your challenges with the press. You know, the press need to be responsible at times, and we, the people, too, need to do the right things. So there are certain questions I want to ask Shatta. I don't know if you people have asked already.
Oh,
That I have heard,
like which one, Uncle Ken?
like him and his wife.
Oh, we haven't gotten there yet.
You have
Don't take the question from my mouth.
so I shouldn't get there yet.
We haven't gotten there yet.
You haven't
Well,
gotten
no,
there.
we're on our way. We'll
I
get
mean,
there
I want to know
eventually, yeah.
because I was very upset.
This kind of question, I thought we're leaving it for.
Please leave it
Yeah.
for.
Oh, you are leaving it for me. Okay.
Let's be
So
men
before we
ask.
Before we go there, I did tell the listeners we're going to go way back to 2013, and we'll be opening the phone line soon so that your fans can also have an opportunity to be a part of the conversation. But 2013, when Sadiq he was wearing gold hair, following khaki.
Oh, and Ken didn't know that.
I've got your picture.
What was going through your mind as you sat in that auditorium that evening, and why did you react that way when you didn't win?
Well, you know, that day, let me just tell you the secret. I had this feeling that early morning that I had to do something for me to wipe those sorrows and tears that have been, like that morning, like I was feeling like there should be a change. Let me just give you a secret. I'm just the type of guy that really reads my star. I don't play with my horoscope. You know, my dad really nurtured me with that, you know, from age 13. So all my boys, I tell them they should always stay close to the horoscope and stuff like that. But that day when I woke up, I read something and I was like, I think this is what I'm feeling, you know. So I told my boys that if I go to the awards and I don't win that category, I will do what I have to do for the world to listen to me, because I've been crying in my room for so many years. So that day too, when we came, I see Sadiq. I mean, the day red carpet, I said, this is So actually, my boys were like, they wanted to come with me. And I told them, no, this is what I want to do. I want to do it alone. So that if I have to suffer, I'll suffer for it alone. Because I don't want it to look like I ganged up people for us to come and, you know, misbehave. But I wanted to fight it alone. Like, so I was there in the auditorium when the category side came there, bang, I was like, and you know that they had a Ghana flag in my pocket. at least.
His flag, no,
like, no way, Ghana, our beloved country, you know. So, hey, when the thing came up and, you know, I didn't win, and you know the crowd too, sometimes if you don't win, the way the crowd will jump. So I told Mr. Logic, I told him that, Charlie, we could go. Say, make her no worry. I said, no, make it no worry. So when I got outside, hey, Charlie, like some 23, he has prepared the table in front of me, like this. This is your table. You can eat.
And you decided to kick.
So you see, I saw TV3, GTV, like Joy News, you know, people, the cameras. They were on. I was like,
Shatta's a stuntman.
This is the picture I saw. Then I started acting. So
they didn't give them content.
So the acting was more, you know. And I knew Shatta was there. You know, see me, I don't get anything, no bad man. But then I didn't want to look violent. It was just one camera guy who was just trying to take picture of me more, and I pushed him. Later he took me to the ministry police station.
Yeah.
You know.
Later that evening.
No, after that.
Okay.
Yeah, he took me to ministry police station and stuff. But you know, with the thing I saw was like, no, you can spread or send your message across. These people are going to take it for you. And it was hitting me inwardly from morning. Like, so when I came out from the auditorium and I saw them, I was like, let the game begin. So I started saying things, you know, that I wanted to say. I wanted to free myself that moment. I wanted, like, yeah, okay, if this is going to look like a disgrace, okay, let me take it. I don't know what is coming next. You know, so I did all that. And the police came for me that day and they were like, no, what I did was this, you know, I started begging them. You know, they took me to a, when the cameras were on, I wasn't begging, but when they took me to a small, hey, handcuff him. I said, you know, I had to cry, you know, like, and, you know, the man was like, I should take my time, but maybe next year would be my time, because maybe if I don't win this and, you know, blah, blah, so I should go straight to my car. They are going to, you know, escort me to my car. You know that when I sat in my car, hey, George, I just said,
thank God.
I've done what I wanted to do.
And the man, what the policeman, hold on, what the policeman did say actually did come. The following year, you won the 2 biggest awards on the evening.
He was the next person I thought of.
But you weren't there to pick it up.
I think it was because of the something. That it was on the show money.
Which show money?
The 70,000. Come on, 70,000. You know, that was it was because of that, you know, and I felt no, okay, if this want me to come on board, they will pay me. And you know, I'm like that type, you know, like if you ask my dad, you are Niamas, so you should know what I'm talking about. Niamas are very like, you know, their blood is hot.
Their English is small.
Joe Metal is not like that.
Oh, Joe Metal is like that. He doesn't bring it on radio. You know, so like that moment, you know, I was like, no, I need to get money from this thing, you know, because if I've tried, you know, and after that day, do you know any song I played on my? I was just using a laptop to play on my beats, and any song I played and I put on Facebook, then bam, it hits. You know, after that night when I went, I was saying, let me play. And here I was like, hey, people were like, okay, let me play. And any song like, and that was when I got Like My Thing, Enter the Net, you know, Dancehall King. You know, the song started coming like that. I was like, wow. It means like what I did, even though it was bad, you know, and it looked like too rude by then, I think God really guided me to do something. That's why I say, when you read in the Bible, like from the Bible, you see Moses, you know, has killed before. David has killed before. He's fought a war before, you know. Abraham was trying to kill him. God was like, hey, no, you know, like God's people are like that. I believe I'm a messenger that listens to God more, you know. And when I want to do something, I really check the atmosphere before I do it. And not that I really.
I like where you go, atmosphere. So it means you almost always know exactly what
The
you're
reaction.
doing.
Yes, I plan.
And the reaction.
I plan.
So do you sometimes have any regrets? I mean, especially in your banter with Shatta Wale, some of the things you said about the leadership and all those videos. Do you sometimes regret? Sometimes, and not just them, and a few other things that you sometimes. Do you sometimes have regrets?
Sometimes, yeah. That's why I feel like, oh, like if these people didn't do this, like
Use your microphone.
I'm not using yours. You see, like that's what I'm saying. I like to play with a thing, but sometimes when I play with it too,
It gets out of hand.
yes, you understand me. Like, you know, when I made that video go Quaye and stuff like that, later I was like, oh, Charlie, somebody in father. Later, and I got to even know that he was the same age with my the same date of birth with my dad.
Yeah, same date of birth.
And I was like, hey, this man, like, if you catch me from the way you go beat him like my father, you know. But I felt bad. But you know, I also told myself that this industry has, like, they've done things so much that sometimes you go and even step on some people's toes and you don't have to step on those toes. So that was where I was feeling bad from. I was like feeling guilty that no, like this man said, like, you go feel like me because my father like me. And you know me, because of my horoscope and stuff like that, when I see people with their star signs like that, I feel no, this man like me, I'm go do great things because my father did a whole lot of great things for me. Like, you know, so I felt bad at a point. You know, I felt like no, things shouldn't have gone that way. But you know, by that time, Charlie, they got the hung. Like, you know, things don't go on. Like Monday ghetto and things, so pressure. You know what I mean? So man was supposed to do something to get the bread, you know, and it's all good. But like today, like, you know, I just have to befriend Madame Teresa and make her my mother. I think
yes, I was gonna go to that because recently we saw some pictures of you and her on Instagram and all that.
You know, I had to meet her and, you know, let her know this is the kind of business and I really want to do, and I really wanted to, like, you know, understand me better. So, you know, that day I think I spoke to her a lot, and she asked me a question if she was talking to Charles Mensah or Shatta Wale, and I said, this is Charles. Yeah, this is Charles. And the other one, if you come on Facebook and this is Shatta Wale, so, you know.
Let us go to Miss G, take her questions, and then we'll go to Sadiq, and then we'll open the phone lines.
Okay, permit me to ask 3 questions, then he can answer all. Then
All of them at the same time. Make them short.
Very short.
Sadiq's question was like, why section?
I keep complaining that the question is too long.
Why section B?
I'll give you short though.
Okay, so I know that Shatta Michi. Okay, now she
Yeah,
says
Shatta
she's
Michi.
Michi
Yeah,
GH.
Michi GH.
She's celebrating her birthday. I think today there's a party at Onyx. I've not seen him say anything or that. Even if they are not together, the baby mama. So I'm wondering, you're live on radio. Maybe you have something before I continue with my questions.
You see, sometimes we give certain people the chance in the industry, and before they realize they become stars. You know, what I want to say is that my relationship with Shatta Michi, yes, has been or was looking so nice in everybody's eyes, but you know, sometimes people should also watch me from afar and see if I'm going down or I'm moving up with this Shatta Michi issue. You know, I don't want to say it on radio because it will always look bad, but I don't like females who listen to their friends when they have to listen to their man. You get me? You know, women have that problem, you know, and I would fear, and
some women,
yeah, some women, you know, because there are some intelligent women when they see their man like me, you know, working hard and moving forward in life, they wouldn't listen to no friend. But you see, like you're saying, it's her birthday today, and she's having a party in a club. A woman I wanted to put in the corporate world. I believe you guys saw a couple of pictures that I made her take, and she was putting out. You know, sometimes I don't want to say this for you people to like. When I mean you people, like the media to get and go and call her for her to come and say different things, because people comment on her page and she tells people if they want to see her obituary. I've never beaten her before. I swear my career, you know, but she tells people stuff, and I don't want to say the reason why I am no more with her, because that's what I'm saying. It's her birthday and she's having it in a club. If I don't think Nana Banama will have her birthday in a club. Maybe once upon a time she will do it. But you see, the kind of level and the kind of place I want her to step to, she's not seeing that picture. She feels it's about competition. She feels I've given her that fame. She feels she can take upon herself whatever and do whatever she wants to do with her life. For 5 months now, I've not seen my son because, you know, she doesn't want me to see her. Reverend Obofo is my witness. She left home without me sacking her from the house. But she's telling people I beat her and I do. I like it because Shatta Wale is that crazy guy that when he comes on Facebook, he talks dakaka, basa basa. I like it. That is my work. But when it comes to my love of my life, like the way I love my music, I don't mess with it. I don't play with it. Shatta Mishi has been so loving. My boys will bear witness with me. I bought her 4 cars. She was living in a mansion with a pool. And the house is still there. Sometimes when I go there, I feel even bad that, so I work all and I got this for you. And like it's cost 90. If you see her makeup room and her closet alone, almost a year, you know. But if today she can go and organize a party in a club and shut up, Mishi GH, fine. There are girls, Abna Sewa, Yapunu, this and that. They are organizing birthday parties. Nobody knows about it. But she should remember that it was because of Shatta Wale. That's why people will call Mishi today.
Do you love her?
I used to. But you see, it just came out of me, you know, because that's what I'm saying. She's listening to friends who are telling her, Charlie, they waste your time, will be house. They say, those friends are not living in an 8-bedroom mansion house or 8-bedroom mansion. They are living in single room apartment, 4 girls, 5 girls, but they will come to your house in Uber whilst you are using your gym wagon, your Range Rovers and blah, blah.
If you have an opportunity to fix things with her and get back with her, would you?
Where I've gotten to, you know, has made me learn, you know, more. So I don't think I want to go back again because she has her own mindset. You know, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to put this girl, like the way Miss Jean is sitting here right now, nicely, with her space clearly. I like girls like this.
but from a female perspective, because I'm the only woman here, it will be obvious that there could be something she was also looking for Shatta Wale that maybe he didn't give.
Baby, let me call you baby so you understand me that I'm very loving.
Okay.
I was giving Michelle everything she was supposed to get from her man. Everything. Money, life. I give you force her to travel with her when I have to. No, you go and come. All because of friends. She wants to meet friends. When I leave town, they want to go out. They know the big men that they have to go to parties and party there with. Recently, I called Becky of Joy News. I called her. And I was like, Emeka's story, long time ago, that she interviewed him about. It's my story.
The Nigerian actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she has listened to friends so much that she has forgotten. She's not seeing that, hey, this is 8-bedroom. These are my cars. This is my account. This is my kid, Majesty. Because of Mishi, they've sacked Majesty from his school.
But Charles, you know, when we speak to our counselors and stuff, they will tell you that sometimes we, the men, we get the expectations of women wrong. For all you know, you can give her a mansion, you can give her a private jet, you can give her. But maybe all she wants is your time. And I know you're very busy.
My guy, what are you talking about? Shatta Wale time. I don't go out.
But you're busy.
No, I'm not busy. The only busy I busy myself is the studio busy. That is my business. You can ask Chris Connie. The only time I went to the club in my time, like within 2 years, was Deep Blast Club this Friday because of my joint birthday. I don't go to the club.
And I heard you requested about 4 songs of a particular artist.
Big Nation, of course.
You love Stoneboy.
No, not that I love him. Their fans are his fans sometimes behave some things. So I want him to know that we are playing game. No, you know, I like him. And I requested a song on that day, you know, for him, you know. So basically, you know, me and Mishi problem, you know, I'm not saying because I've given her all of that, So she should feel happy. But like I'm saying, the way people look at me on the internet, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, that is not how I am in my home.
Why did they sack the child from school?
Because you just left home and took the kid to Kumasi, stayed there for 1 month. Reverend Obofor is my witness. He bought a plane ticket for me. We went to Kumasi, sat with her at Golden Beam, spoke to her for her to come home. She was like, she's not going to come home. She's fed up. And you know, the lies, George, I hate the lies, you know. I'm a very nice person. I can't fight a woman. Michelle is too fair for me to even slap her.
But she had something on her head.
Michelle is the type of girl that when you are quarreling with her, she will hit her head to the door. I have witnesses.
It's okay.
No. Let me get this straight.
I am usually
sometimes
uncomfortable.
George, let him speak.
She has pictures on the internet where she has cuts. She's those kind of girls that when you do her something, she won't cut herself with knife. There are women like that in the world which we know. I get what I'm saying. I have never beaten Chatamishi before. I have never touched her before. She chases me with knives. She has done things to me. Me, if I'm home, I'm a girl. I'm called Baya.
Charles,
I'm saying.
I think
you're
my question.
Sorry. Last one.
My second question is
what happened? Last one.
What happened between Shatta Wale and Sarkodie? So what happened back then with the struck advice back and forth? We thought that you guys had a very cool relationship. Then quite recently, when the issue of parting ways with Strongman came about, you tweeted and said, if an artist has money, he doesn't concern himself with blah, 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 blah. And people have been asking, how many artists have you signed, Shatta Wale, to criticize someone who has signed some of them?
But I have 3-4 million.
You signed them?
Yeah, of course.
You have a contract with them?
Everything on contract.
Because you didn't outdoor them, a lot of people think that they just work with you.
I'm the type of guy that even when I do, the media won't take it.
But when I go you're telling us for the first time.
It was on the internet. The pictures were everywhere. Yes. Even yesterday I bought this guy a car. The media has not written about it.
You're not told.
Did you tell
No,
it is the media. It is there. Media is media. Instagram, Facebook.
Maybe you should buy media people cars too.
I can buy it for them if they listen to me.
But I listen to you. Where's my car?
It is coming. It is coming. It is on the space.
No, it's okay. If you buy me a car now, if you win video,
you see that thing?
Let me finish my.
It's okay. You keep your
Oh, but he hasn't answered the question.
Yes. You were talking.
You see, like I was telling George, a while ago, we are in an industry whereby artists complain to me, but don't come and tell George. Like the way I'll tell George that, George, you see the thing people they do, you're not like coach. If you do it, go for it. George, they'll calm down. No, then maybe I'll be shouting and stuff, because it's my life. I really want to fight for it. Sarkodie is the type of artist, and I've said it here, that he behaves too hypocritical. He doesn't want to come out and say the problem, but he is suffering. If he's not suffering, he shouldn't have left Strongman. Me, my boys here, see them. Oh, they go change. See them. Hard guys. These are Nima boys. Oh, Mama be Nima boy. Hard guys. Imagine the pressure they give me. But I tame them. I talk to them. I let them know, Charlie, money no deal. Okay, we'll go get money. Okay, small time. There is a way to live with people. I won't sign them and say, ask them how many years I've signed them. It's for life. If somebody wants to manage and promote them, fine. They can promote the person who share percentage and still they will be with me, my militants. That is how you live with your clique. But I won't sign them for 2 years and with the mind that, okay, I want to make money from you. No. But Sarkodie, they like to live that hypocritical life. And me, I like it. Ghanaians, they like the man guy now, watching my house nice. Now I share the shirt. I like it like that. But you see, our problem is, when there is a problem, come out and come and help me. I'm tired. Bravo, once upon a time, I told Bravo, that is call radio and problem where mean to me no anymore.
But what if they don't see it as a problem? Maybe you see it as a problem. They don't see it as a problem.
Man, they see it as a problem. They talk to me. They complain to me. They tell me that someone say the way I know. Mr. Mayor bear Western yeah. But they talk to me on phone and I look bad every time. For instance, our problem with this Sarkodie problem is just Glow. Glow was organizing their show they did, I think last year.
Last year. Oh, okay.
With Davido and Wizkid. And I told Sagda, sir, me and you we chair for the industry. This is our opportunity to eat something small. Glow wants to sign, wants to bring us on board. Let us go and take $150,000, and yes, let us go and take it and just pass our way. The girls that are going to come, Miss G, if they see Wizkid, hey, they are going to scream to them and stuff like that. They are our girls. So let us go and make money and move to our way. It was like, oh, yeah. But later, the people called me and were like, you've come for your money and, you know. And I pressured the guy, you know, make it tell me how much they pay Sarkodie because me, I want to. Started paying 120. I was like, 120 what? 120,000 Ghana cedi. I was like, wow. Somebody with me and you plan 150. Make we get money. At least if we get money like this. And
the Nigerians took more?
The Nigerians took more. Definitely, they took more. Yes, I mean, and the list, the guy sent to me because they wanted me to be on the bill like at all costs. And I was like, no, me if they tell me this thing, they sent it to us. And when I saw it, I was like, I called Sarkodie, spoke to him that why you go take that money? He said, oh no, he block go take what I tell him, say, he make you stop this kind of big boy talk. You know what is block? What could you? That's what I told him. And I told him I'll go on radio and say and say it that he's living a poor life. He doesn't want people to know. Because if you are not living a poor life, why would you go and take small? Sarkodie, people rate you to the extent that they feel that you have money than whatever. But if you behave like that, you are not making me enjoy the business. Because it's the same way you go take 4,000 from America for some tours you go. And the same people called me and they were like, oh no, but so only I grab a Jeep 444. Oh no, about 444.
So sometimes you feel, you know, you guys should come together and command higher figures for the growth of the industry.
They don't know the job, so they should even be asking me, oh, Shatta, show where about your band there. I remember this year, if you call Stoneball on phone right now, he won't lie, he shouldn't lie about it. I called him 1st January. I told him that we've worked so hard. Now, we should strategize and put a plan across that when we are on bail, oh, Stoneball, they're on the same bill. Come to that. How much you say we feature? Okay, we charge like this. I told him, it is not even working.
But Shatta, is it fair for you to come and sit here and divulge this sort of information?
It is fair.
Why?
Daddy, it is fair because... Why? No, Daddy. It is fair because, you see, they are not making the work look the way it should look. We are always looking like... You see, when Ghanaian artists see Nigerian artists, they bow. They bow because they feel like, hey, the Wizkid that. Oh, they say Wizkid did this club, so I forgo there. Oh, they say Davido did this club. Me, you won't find me like that. I have a pool. Yeah, come and let's sit at the pool. Yes.
You know, the pool you take me from skating.
Uncle Ken, go ahead, please.
I wanted to ask about Mishi, and Miss G said I should
leave it to her.
Where Uncle Ken? This thing where Uncle Ken did.
Yeah. Because
Ken, sorry.
Yes, I don't like hearing things like that. But do you know a lady called Kisa Beckley?
Yeah, Kisa. The actress.
Who is she to you?
Oh, she's a friend. You know, Kisa really.
Which Kisa? Fair-colored big.
Yeah, she's a big nation girl, you know. But I think I met her, you know, at a gathering in Islegon, and the way my approach, you know, she was like, "Are you like that nice and cool?" I said, "This is me." Like, I'm like this. She's like, "Oh," she thought maybe I'll be rude, and you know, and up until now. Anywhere Kisa sees me, she wants to take a snap with me. She wants to write good things about me. Sometimes I call her at dawn. Me, I work, you know, mostly at dawn, you know. So when I see her online, I call her and maybe she tells me something and I pray with her.
But you're not dating her?
No, I'm not dating her.
You're not dating her?
No, I'm not dating her.
Good. What about Wendy Shea? Have you proposed? Have you proposed to her?
Uncle Ken is on a different level.
Let
me tell you about Wendy Shea.
But you guys, you think I don't know what's going on?
You are digital Uncle Ken.
I think we should all be grateful to God. Uncle Ken is not on Snapchat and Instagram.
Like Facebook pedals. Like I'm sure he will lock me.
The Twitter Instagram will take him.
You see, Wendy Shea, I like the way he acts, you know. I
Right,
wanted
listen, that
Shatta Wale to be like a girl like that for me.
Yeah?
How many
Yeah,
people?
she's the type of girl that when I get her, I'll marry her today, you know.
Hey!
And because, you know, I think she understands what she's doing.
It's a good headline.
Yeah, she's following rules. She's obeying, you know. I remember, you know, the manager telling me, Shatta, girl, with the way I'm not doing that, honor. Or person only industry, like, you know, and I like girls with that mentality that you don't have to sleep with the man before you get there.
Okay.
You know, but there are certain girls, like that's what I'm talking about. My girl, for instance, she feels any big man tells her, oh no, but what you're doing, we can help you, but you know, your boyfriend is like, you know, then she bring that anger home. But you get what I'm saying? She doesn't understand why I made her record all Shatta Wale song. I wrote them for her.
But wait, still Wendy Shay.
That's what I'm saying. I like Wendy Shay because I
And
want
if you get her, you marry her today.
ASAP.
So Shatta Wale is saying he wants to marry Wendy Shay.
Oh no, if she's not dating,
Just
you know,
just give the headline.
I posed this question to Shatta because
you saw it.
I saw it
That
on the internet.
They had a song together.
Brown gh.com.
Stevie Wonder is the song they have together.
And they said they have a song together,
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder. And I was thinking that we were going to discuss entertainment journalists with regard to World Press
World
Freedom
Press
Day,
Freedom
you know. So I wanted to ask you to know whether it was true or false, because a lot of these people put out matters
news,
that. Oh no, but turn out
That's
to
a
be-
stunt.
What turns out to be
That's a
true
stunt.
and strange is the relationship now with Bullet.
Yes.
who's it?
You and Bullet.
Shatta.
I hear now you're pretty tight.
Oh no, but Bullet, he was my nigga from day one. It's just that.
Is it because of when DJ that you and Bullet are cool? There's a possibility there, Shatta.
So you mean now you see Bullet as a contact?
Yeah, I see her. But Bullet has not told me the truth. One thing I don't like about Bullet is that he's not telling me if Wendy Shay
Is for him or for you?
no, it's if she's even dating.
Ah.
Well, I want to know because I don't want to, maybe the boyfriend might be my fan.
Or should we call Wendy Shay and find out?
I'll be very happy. Because I like the girl. The girl gets some caves.
Philip, please let's raise Wendy Shay on the phone line. It gets on what?
Caves.
But Michi
But
too
Michi
get
too
nice
get
caves.
caves.
Michi too get nice caves.
We are talking about somebody who is seeing the future, not somebody who is looking at back there. Yeah, something.
Uncle, please, are you done?
I'm done.
If Michi,
Let me move on to Sadiq.
Okay.
Sadiq,
Let me
not section B questions.
Oh, no.
Brief,
Just-
short, because we would like to open the phone
No,
line.
for me-
If we don't open the phone line, the phone
the
line.
people will kill you.
I'm interested in the money bit. I'm interested in more industry-related matters. He talks about the money and all of that. Wale,
Yeah.
needed to know this. As talent, where is your biggest revenue streams today? Where do you guys make money from?
Well, like I'll put it like very simple. I am making money more online, you know, because people feel it's the shows that are, you know, really getting us the money. But I would say I'm an internet boy, you know. And if I say internet boy, not by fraud means or scam
mean from the
means, but-
streams?
Yeah, but
Downloads.
I have a whole lot of like sites, you know, that I have my songs on. Like for instance, I'm moving into the international market, like slow but sure, because I'm getting, you know, people that I'm working with out there, you know, the Jamaican markets who are taking their percentages and from music, and sometimes when the money comes in, sometimes like it marvels me. I go like, wow, like it means like we can just sit at home and be making good money if only you have good vibe. And what is helping me more is my fan base, you know, like it's not only in Ghana, like in London, like in the States. Recently, somebody was telling me he went to one of the sites and he saw like 3 million streams. Yeah, for me, like I was like, yeah, I'm making money from that, but I think I need to work more because I'm seeing other people making the 200 million and you know that kind of. You watch sometimes you go to like this Eminem, you know, Audio Mac. Yeah, he makes about like I think 15 million like within 3 months. Anytime he releases a song, you know. And I went to the Audio Mac company themselves, you know, Ketsy, you know, Leslie, Fantasy Entertainment, you know.
Yeah.
I went to America and I told him I really wanted to meet those people, and he took me to the office, and the explanation they gave me about everything and you know how to, and now I upload songs myself when I do songs, like this morning when I was coming here, I uploaded a song.
You don't go through the aggregators.
No, like so that if the money is coming this time, it will come plenty. Because me promo is also helping us with the YouTube and stuff, and they're also paying good. You know, so I can be there. Maybe if I at the home of 72,000 Ghana.
Are you a member of Music?
A great member, a strong member.
You pay your dues regularly.
Oh yeah, I pay my dues sometimes. That's why our boy is pregnant, you know.
Oh, that was your next question. Eh?
I said, no. Okay. My next question is on. A lot of people are asking this: why are African dancehall artists shooting into Jamaica? What is the whole trying to associate strongly with Jamaica? Jamaica is just 2 million people. Africa is bigger. The market is bigger. What is the whole focus and direction behind having to associate with Jamaica, and not necessarily pursue a whole Pan-African agenda because the African audience is bigger?
Good question. You know, me, before I would say this, I would say I have 2 briefcases. You know, one for local market and the other one for the international market. Yes. Jamaica, yes, is not with so many people, but Jamaica has conquered a whole lot of turfs in so many bigger countries. Talk about Japan. If you are from Jamaica, like somebody like Anthony B, I talk to him online every time. If I tell you the kind of money he's making from Japan, you'll be shocked.
Japan?
Yes, Japan. They like dancehall like wicked. So if they hear your song from Jamaica and Japanese people hold you like this, oh my God. You see Japanese, she want maybe if I release maybe my song, maybe Swiss Bank, for my piggy bank.
You should feature Sonia Chiba.
Sonia Chiba, India market.
That's all big in India.
It's big in India too. So
Sonia Chiba song, the one in India.
Yeah. You should do Sonia Chiba.
Oh no, but let me talk about my Jamaica. Don't let me go to You see, so all the artists that are trying to move into the Jamaican market, I don't know their mentality, but with me, I am believing that the moment Jamaica holds me down, and like 4 or 5 songs that I know is on the streets of Jamaica. Like I'm talking to people that I don't even know from Jamaica. You understand me? And the things they tell me, I go like, wow. So I'm just hoping that Jamaica will buy me in, then I can move to the world. Like from Jamaica, if you enter America, you are gone, you are good. Because you're going to get all the labels chasing you, the distributors, you know, they want to give you money before they distribute your songs, and they make good money. Like talk about the Beanie Man, the Elephant Man, you know, recently Alkaline, Popcorn. There's a reason why Drake is working with Popcorn. Because he's making, or he's looking at the streams and the way he's moving and the market, you know. So I believe all the dancehall artists who want to move into that direction should really take this thing and don't see it like it's because of the patois. Patois there.
Final question.
No. We said two. So if you do your thing, I'll do my third.
Okay, before we need to open the phone lines. Okay. Ola Michael is also here. Ola, and I'd like to have some time to speak with the militants too, because so let's quickly do this now. My one important question. So Shatta Wale, we've spoken about what happened in 2013 at the VGMAs, and you missed. You know, you are the first person in history to win the biggest honor of the night and wasn't there to receive it.
I apologize.
This year you are. Oh no, you don't. It's the fans that would. You know, it's okay. This year you've been nominated. How many nominations do you have this year?
I think 9 or
about 9 nominations. What would happen if Shatta Wale doesn't win any?
Oh, for now, I will just say it's okay. Then I will just go into my construction business.
You mean you stop music?
You stop music.
Like right now I'm doing a little bit construction, real estate kind of thing. Yeah.
Do you build bridges? They are building bridges at Adenta.
I've not gotten to there yet. But if I get to build bridges, I'll build. You know, it's just that I'm just I love like the house kind of thing, the housing, the real estate thing. So,
but are you encouraging the fans to vote though? Are you anticipating? Are you expecting to win any awards at this year's VGMA?
You see me? If I check the calendar and the songs, like Gringo,
yeah,
nobody should even fight with me around Gringo.
That is my favorite.
Thank you, Uncle Kendi. I love him. I want to kiss him.
That is why I run to the phone lines to speak to Yaovi. Hello, Yaovi. Yo, Hello, Yalvi.
Yes.
Is Yalvi there?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Good, Yalvi, talk to us. You're live on air.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. Shatta is listening to you. Everybody else is here.
Yeah, Shatta Wale, good evening. And
Good evening, Yalvi.
yeah, I'm calling from Mapa in the Northern District of the Volta region.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, first, I'm one of the strong fan of you when you release Bandana from Ghana. You know, but these days, we would like to see you in the Volta region perform. But my question to you here is this: it's been an argument that Stonebwoy is on a lot of record labels in Jamaica. Though I know you're also on Not Nice Records in Jamaica. Yet we've heard that Stonebwoy has been performing in Jamaica, but I know it is not easy. I'm not criticizing though. But I would like to know the kind of record label you're on the Jamaica and how often you visit there. But my main lesson here is I would like to see you in our festival, Afenoto Festival. We'll talk to you, we invite you so that we have your fan base here. You perform to so that you take us, we'll put joy around our hearts. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. Let's go back to the phone lines and speak to Joe. Hello, Joe. Joe, you've got to lower the volume on your radio set before we can speak. Your feedback is massive. Please do that for us quickly, then we'll put you on.
All right, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. Your thoughts and comments. Please go ahead. Shatta is listening.
No more Shatta.
Yeah, no more. Joe,
vote in one hour question Abadi spoke about if you don't win the VGMA this time around, whether you are going to take it at heart or. But you know something? We are really voting for you. We are going to pick all the 9 awards, all the 9 nominees that you've been, all the 9 categories that you've been nominated to. You are going to pick all the awards because you are voting massively.
Amen. I see it. I see it online. Everybody is seeing it. So, you know, it's the rest that we have to leave it to God.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. Thank you very much. We're grateful. Let us go straight back to the lines and speak to Karim. Hello, Karim.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Karim. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Tema, Compton side.
Talk to us, Karim.
Good evening, Shatta.
Good evening, Karim. How are you?
Grace, I say, I'm so happy hearing your voice.
Oh, God bless you.
I've been your fan since 2014, and anytime I hear a song, like I go crazy. See, hearing your voice only killing me. I swear. Serious, like I don't know what to do right now. Like,
then clap for me if you don't know what to do.
I want to pray to God to help you and go higher, more higher. Like go higher. I'm praying to God to bless you more and just all the success. I'm praying all the success in the world for you. God bless you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Karim.
Yes, and we're going straight back and we'll speak to Jaguar, our last caller for now, and we'll take a break and come back and have a chat with the militant as well and try to wrap this conversation up. Jaguar.
Yeah, Quaye.
Yes, Jaguar. Talk to us. We're all here. We're listening to you.
Yeah, greetings of the day.
Greetings to you too, my brother. Yes, greetings of the day to you. Talk to us, boss.
If you remember very well, on the night of 3 music awards, I called and I told you that Varosky was going to win DJ for the award, and then Shatta is going to pick almost all the awards that he's nominated for.
I remember very clearly, my brother. Yes, I remember.
We once also met in town, but I couldn't get a chance to talk to you. You were not going to wash your car. Let me go to the point. You know, I know Shatta Wale. I sleep Shatta Wale. I eat and drink Shatta Wale. All my colleagues know this. This guy.
God bless you.
And the earlier we took him serious and listened to him and support him, the better for all of us. Look, like he's saying, his fellow musicians are suffering. Day in, day out, we see how celebrities end up dying poor, calling for help, and the public must come to help them. And he's teaching them how to make money, and they are not listening. I don't want to mention names. Look, Shatta Wale is a serious guy. And the lady talked about branding. Look, Shatta Wale is the best brand at the moment. He knows what it's about. And those business guys also know what he can offer them. Check the awards that Storm Energy Drink won the last time. And check all the brands that Shatta Wale has been with. Not to talk about the other artists and how they are flip-flopping their, Chinese and, killing their career. Whether you like it or not, Shatta Wale, in a small way, is taking good care of the militants. And we, the fans, we are happy. Come VGM, we'll be there. And we are picking awards this time around. So
I hope you are voting. Are you voting?
Oh, yeah, you know it. I've voted over 200 Ghana cities now, and I'm still voting.
All right, my
God bless you. God bless you.
So thank you very much. All right. So those are funds from the SM camp. Of course, a lot of messages also coming in. We're gonna take our last break for the day. Then when we come back, we'll have a short chat with the militant, and then we'll bring this conversation to a close. You're locked on Joy 99.7 FM. This is Showbiz A to Z, and we're having a chat with the man Shatta Wale. Stay on. We will be right back.
At ShopRite, you'll find everything you need and more, from our world-class butchery and bakery to the freshest fruit and veg, all at the lowest prices. Like a 1.5-liter bottle of Vortic natural water for only 1 Ghana cedi, 79 pesos, and get a 200-gram can of Heinz baked beans in tomato sauce for just 3 Ghana cedis, 29 pesos. Valid till 5th May. ShopRite, lower prices you can trust always.
Good health and well-being. The Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show coming soon.
Got to say, Naho, Naho, Naho.
Within 1 year, he fought in eliminators, knocked out his opponents, and eventually claimed the WBO Super Bantamweight title of the world. His reign was, however, short-lived. Months on, Isaac the Royal Storm Dogbe is hungrier than ever before, vowing to regain world title glory.
You see a different Isaac Dogbe altogether, and afterwards, I'm going to tell you, still no. By God's grace, you're bringing the title home.
Return of the Royal Storm, a Joy Sports Hotline documentary by Nathaniel Atto, airing 8:30 p.m. Monday, May 6th and 6:30 p.m. Tuesday, May 7th on Hotline on the Joy News Channel, and 8:30 a.m. on Hotline on the Super Morning Show, and 6:15 p.m. on Sunday edition. Return of the Royal Storm.
Winter is here! Yeah, baby!
The was champion. I swear. But you know what? Speaking of hard girls, I just got off the phone with your lady. She's fine now. She's fine. I told her we'll call her back when you guys arrive.
Cool. Charlie, mommy definitely needs some TLC.
TLC. But that reminds me, Mother's Day is coming up on the 12th, right? What are we doing for her?
I know, no, sir. She has everything to the extent that now when you get her a gift and you come back 5 months later, it is still there, wrapped and not opened.
We need help.
We definitely need help.
Help is here. Your family station, Joy 99.7 FM, is putting together the Mother's Day lunch at Labadi Beach Hotel. Great music, checked. Buffet lunch, checked. Welcoming ambience, checked. And of course, a great place for bonding as well, totally checked. It's a specially curated event for mother and the whole family. So bring mom over and get her pampered. It's an experience that you'd all cherish for a long time. Single tickets are selling for 250 Ghana cedis, double tickets for 450, ticket for 3, 650, ticket for 4, 850. You can get them at Joy FM in Kokomlemle and also at the Watch Shop in the Prestige Hostel opposite the UPSA in Medina. Remember, it's on the 12th of May at the Manya Hall of the Labadi Beach Hotel. Lunch is at 1 p.m. Don't let mama's friends call her to tell her about it. Let her experience it for herself. For enquiries, you can call 0544 336 512. Joy 99.7 FM. We care about you.
Game over. Oh no, I lost again. Mommy, can you please buy me some coins for my game from Play Store? Please?
Kojo, how? I don't even have a debit card.
Hey, Mommy, don't you know? You don't need a debit card to buy on Play Store. You can pay with MTN Momo.
Can I?
Yes.
Hey, Kojo, how do you know?
Mommy, everybody is talking about it at school.
Really?
You can now use MTN Momo to buy your favorite apps and games on Play Store. First, choose the app or game you want and select the MTN Momo option to pay. It's that simple.
Yes, I did it. Mommy, I won.
We day for you everywhere you go.
It's Showbiz A to Z.
Yeah, Shatta Wale.
Joy 99.7 FM. Joy 99.7 FM.
If you know like me, Charlie, film on the bow. I know like man, where they fight the woman. Oh. Keep your baby well, even if she be kaya yo. Because tomorrow go be another story. Yo. Story. Make a tell the story.
Shatta, media and family who say one no baga. What I know say when he swear she say kake do. Abra boy hard and so that she be do. Don't make her tell you say don't worry. Don't worry. Make her tell you say your don't food sweet. Me say the amo in 6 feet. You know say Shatta movement the big thing. I say if you know Vija and these girls who be me.
Every day them a calling happy, yeah. Me ought to sing this song for the party, yeah. Okay, joint, make I tell them say I know be mumu boy.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Make everything spoil. We know the breast that I kwashi, but if you be me, I go make that cocoa spoil. Now yeah with this, lie, me I tell poverty goodbye. Kunzo kudu bani tonight, yeah back mama. Up chains and Versace. See ya what it is under fire. Them dum dum dum, them dum 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 under fire.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Under fire.
I like the way you all do your voice.
But to see me before my actor. Anyway, so let us try to wrap up, bring our conversation to a close. Please, first the militants, they should introduce themselves. Sadiq, please let them use your mic. Let's meet the militants. Yes, we know them by voice, but not by face.
I don't know. I did the girl and daddy, you know.
Hey.
I'm John 77. This year run away.
This year run away.
I'm Natalie.
All right. So guys, talk to us. How did you people find this troublesome man? How did you enter this troublesome man's life?
Okay. First of all, let me greet everybody listening.
So this Captain talking,
yeah,
right?
Captain talking.
Nice one.
You know, it's like, you see, God works in many ways, you know. Like, me like this, I met him through my former manager.
Okay.
You know, Blade.
Yeah, Blade, yeah.
He introduced me because Blade was like an old family friend and stuff, but I was a fan. I was a serious Shatta movement fan, like before, way before. I used to listen. I learned from him. Like he motivated me to do music because I used to listen to him a lot. So meeting him through Blade and stuff, it was like a dream come true, and I was happy, you know. So
what don't you like about him?
He's too real, like he don't hide nothing, you know.
Let me hear Audition. Audition Runaway. Where did that name come from? Audition Runaway.
You know, I'm a Kumasi guy, so you know, it's been a long time since I've gone back to my hometown. I don't go there, so the other time I went there, they said, "Hey, with the Omao crew, Audition, we're joining Omao crew."
So the Audition Runaway, and you said, "Shatta with the America say one
bagao." Yeah, you know, but first of all, I want to say a big thank you to him. You know, yesterday he got me very nice car, you know. I don't even need it, you know, because I'm always with him. Sometimes when he's driving, I sit beside him, and you know, I'm always with him. So I don't need that. But
so
you know,
what car do you have now?
I have a Toyota Camry, right?
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Toyota Camry Spider. Yeah,
Toyota
very nice.
Camry Spider.
So,
okay.
So I'm a Spider-Man now. So
all right. Let's hear from.
I'm Adiself, you know.
Adiself,
I met Shatta Wale through the internet, through Facebook. We've been talking. I'm from Nima though, and Mamobi, so we're struggling with this music thing till I met him, and he changed my life. So just big up Wanda.
Yeah, you're not far from me. I'm from Kotowabi.
So yeah.
Why is it if I say I come from Kotowabi, people don't believe?
But you look like some East Legon boy.
Oh, people don't believe.
You like if me I didn't meet you for corner, they will go be quashing.
Bossman, talk to us. Yes.
All right. Actually, Shatta has been my brother from day one.
Yeah.
From his bandana days, I was with him. And
okay.
I'm actually an old artist, though.
Okay.
Just an old artist trying to make new money, you understand.
Exactly.
So he's far from a friend, he's a brother.
Exactly.
That's all.
Exactly. We like it. We like it. Congratulations, you guys are doing great. And things are gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
Pop Skinny was a part of your clique. What happened? Let's make it short.
That's like I'm saying, the dream, Sometimes, like Captain said, I don't hide anything. I don't live like an artist when I'm home. I live like a real, person. When you are wrong, I'll tell you are wrong. I'm not the boys type.
Yeah.
When you come to my house, Captain will be sweeping, Joint will be cleaning the pool, Adisel will be in the kitchen, Natalie will be doing. We have things.
What will you be doing?
Oh, I'll be in the studio cooking. Because the thing they chop me. So there's a reason we are all together. But when we wake up, there are certain things that I tell them.
Yeah.
We shouldn't leave like we can leave a certain way outside, but when we are home, we should make sure our home is clean. We live very nicely.
Exactly.
I teach them how to talk to people when we go out, because I tell them most of opportunities I've gotten in my life are the way I approach people. And that's why I've gotten to where I've gotten to. So, and they listen too. Sometimes I know I say certain things to them that are very hard to listen to. Like, maybe I told them, Charlie, me, if you won't be my friend, if they do this, and they seem like, hey, this guy, like, if they talk to be hard. Once upon a time, like, Pop Skinny you are talking about, they find me so real that when you do a mistake, I'll tell you. Charlie, hey, this thing they didn't do one. Hey, my guy, forget it. Don't come and do like, Berizo Connie now, And that's why I find some people come to me and they leave. And those people who leave don't want to learn. And when they go out, they go on radio and go say, Shatta, me, we make him, we go see. Oh, he be him. No, hey, my guy, make me. The time I make myself, they clear, I buy him 300 Ghana City. They there where I take clear myself, where I make half cast. So sometimes, I find them so interesting because they really want to listen. Like, for instance, when I was about to go on my tour and I told them that, I'm going to go on a tour with you, they were so happy. And one thing we all like about ourselves is we pray. I pray a lot with them.
Amen.
Like, anytime we have to go for shows, after my show, and I teach them when they are alone, they should communicate with God, because He's always in the miracle business. He's listening. You understand me? He's not only a Buffalo and Reverend Obini who can conjure Lutonamis. We can also conjure hit songs. We can also conjure tours, great movements, and things will happen. So it's one thing that I always leave them with, and I believe they like me for being me, and that's why we have a great family like this.
Beautiful. This one from a big man, Paul Adomotri, says, Charlie, this program, the TV program. Great show today. I still did listen. Big up Shatta and Chris Connie. Tell them they owe me an interview.
It's
Uncle
true,
Ken is really cool like that. That is from Paul Adomotri. And Paul. Yes, there's another one from Senior Counsel, Samson Ladia. He says, Shatta. Second time I'm listening to him on Joy and feeling his vibes. Smart guy. He obviously takes life easy and cool. People try hard to force him to act and think their way. He clearly shows he must be accepted for who and what he is, and is not ready to bend to please others' idiosyncrasies.
George, just a second.
Yeah.
Shatta seems to mention Obofo's name in most of his
most of his submissions.
Yeah, submissions. Are you that close to him? Do you worship in his church?
No, I don't worship in his church, but I think I met him. On a nice day. I didn't know he was staying, behind my house.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's not far,
okay.
I went there and, the conversation was so strong. Because, he was telling me who he sees me, in the spiritual realm, because he's a Christian. And he says God tells him much about, me, and, he's seeing how strong my spirit is and my closeness to God. And that's why he likes me. So he told me he playing my songs in church wasn't that he loved like world music, like we are singing, but it was the message he was getting from God.
God.
Yeah, because certain kind of songs that I sing I don't know how it comes about. Like yesterday, I think somebody was asking me, Pack. My producer was like, so how do I get this lyrics? This line. I was like, I'm sure it's Abraham and Moses. So
they've been talking to you in spirit.
Because it comes like naturally, So I think that's why I'm closer to like Obofo more. He's a very great guy. I think people should really, listen to him more. They'll like
this one says, the man Shatta Wale won't stop surprising us. The Tuesday market he initiated is a step in the right direction, and we applaud him as such. What was this Tuesday market thing all about?
Well, Jufojano. Me myself, I come from Kolegono, and Kolegono has Tuesday market. So I thought it wise that. Anytime I think about my fans, sometimes my fans like do certain things that I go like, no, or should I buy a car? Should I buy a gift? Should I do this for this guy? But I feel I can't be doing that every time because the money to do that is not always there. So why don't I put up, an idea that I can support them in my own way? And Ghana is hard. We can't lie about it. It has not been hard in this government's time. It has been hard from Nikwela's time. So we just have to keep it like that. And I decided that no, maybe I think some of them have some businesses that they really want to promote. And I won't lie to you. Starting this Tuesday market has made me see that in this life, the little help you give to someone can change like many lives.
That's true.
I'm getting offers from people now who want to sign me as brand ambassador. And now this thing I'm talking about is not about big companies. So like maybe 2-3 shops that have started something, and it is so great. Like as I'm talking to you now, I have some people who want to give me kick right now. This morning, Willie said some energy drink people gave him a whole pack of energy drinks to bring home. He brought it home, and I was like, I was just trying to just get to my fans, but I think I'm getting to a bigger, picture of people now, and I thank God so much that at least what I'm doing is feeding people and is helping people out there. So I would say,
but you should chronicle the testimonies that are coming from this Tuesday market.
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like the response to it, like the calls I'm getting. Chris Connie has told me there's this soap company that wants to take me as another brand ambassador. I think before you realize, like everything in Ghana, brand ambassador, Gary brand ambassador, tie brand ambassador, brand ambassador, because the things.
I like what you said about your fans, and I know one fan who has supported music and it's crazy. Is this man standing behind me?
Oh wow, is it?
DJ Wobeti.
Yes. Aglano move. Shout out to DJ Wobeti. But I gave him a shout out in one of my songs.
Is he not your DJ?
No, not DJ Wobeti. Oh no, he's played for me some couple of times, but
Barowski.
DJ. When is Wobeti's car coming?
Wobeti. Wobeti, as I give him, and I even gave him something for credits, Wobeti, anytime I see him, I want to give him something.
Yes.
But it's like I'm saying,
he loves your music.
God will give me that strength to surprise somebody like Wobeti, because I've never heard Wobeti say anything negative about me anywhere. He's complained to me about certain problems that I wasn't strong enough to help him. But anytime he sees me, he puts that smile. Like this guy. I always insult him from day one.
He also finally had an opportunity to insult you in the song. Are you still with Xylophone Music?
Yes, I'm with Xylophone because my contract ended though. But you see, the relationship I have with Nanapia means is so strong that I can't leave him wherever I go. That's why the 3 music awards, when I won, I dedicated 1 award to him. Because Nanapia has been a brother to me. After he signed me, like he was so much there for me. Anytime I had to travel, I needed a problem, He was that kind of man we needed in the industry to save most of us. And I was trying my best to even get more artists, on Xylophone. So we can all live a certain kind of life and push this agenda of we being artists, So I don't think I've left Xylophone. For now, it's still my record label. even though my contract has ended, I still would want to work with him anytime. And one thing I also want to tell Ghanaians is, this is a very great man. Sometimes we fight certain fights that we don't know the end is. But Nana Appiah will be back, in this system, and the hula balloon, the hey, or your scammer, or your this, Ghanaians will know the truth, because this is a man who really wanted to help Ghana. And not Ghana alone, but us too, as artists. You understand me? That's why he built his radio station. He has his TV station. He had an agenda, And I don't think Ghanaians should look at him like the way things are going. It might be a backdoor problem that came out in a way that Men's Gold customers felt like, oh, they been because I tell people that before this problem, nobody ever came out to say Nana Appiah is stealing my money. Until they saw letters from Bank of Ghana and stuff like that. So sometimes you should have patience. People look at me with a certain picture, but anytime I release a song, the character, what am I saying? So people should watch Nana Appiah with that eye, that he is a man who wants to help the country and is ready to come and pay every Men's Gold customer, whether they like it or not. I'm assuring every Men's Gold customer that there have been problems in families. I've heard some people, because of this money problem, are dead and stuff like that. But my condolences to their families. But what I want to tell them is that Nana Appiah is coming back to sort everybody out. So they should just, give the man a chance. We need people like that.
As a person, do you have any regrets in your life?
See right now.
Insulting journalists.
Oh.
And then inciting violence. That's what people say. That he's told his fans to beat anybody who insults him.
No. I didn't say my fans. I said me myself.
You beat people that?
No, me myself. Because if maybe you talk about me, and Saturday who I say I'm banning, you're gonna say me myself. I'll beat you. Don't go to police.
Are you strong? Are you strong?
Don't watch the body. Mind the strength, the physical strength.
Finally, what is your greatest fear? I mean, last but not least, what is your greatest fear?
I think it's God. Nothing really scares me in this world more than God. His doings. Sometimes in this life, you just work, struggle and everything. And one day he takes our lives away, So I believe people should really fear that thing more than anything. But apart from that, everything is possible for me. I believe when the going gets tough, the tough will still get going. Yeah.
We've heard what you've said in the past about the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. This year you have performed at the Nominees Jam in Kumasi. Next Saturday you are performing at the Experience concert, and possibly the week after the main event.
Okay.
Some have said the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards have killed careers. It destroys people's careers. You yourself have passed comments that suggest the same. What, in your honest opinion, does the Ghana Music Awards represent?
What I think is a ladder for every artist to climb, and like I would say, the reason why maybe in the past I would say it has killed careers is that most of the artists that come on board don't really see the business side of them winning awards. Like I tell people, if the industry has been so fair to me and has given me the opportunity also to reach to that BET heights, I believe the Drakes will be chasing me in Ghana whilst I'll be here. And imagine Drake coming to Ghana and me telling him to come and go to Northern region, so we'll do some projects, for the kids there and build some schools and stuff. We're going to benefit from that.
Yeah.
And the next year of Ghana Music Award, I might sponsor my category, maybe Best Artist of the Year, Best Reggae Dancer Artist of the Year, Best Reggae Song. I might say, okay, let me take those categories. Shatta House, leave this part for me and let me sort it out. Business. But most of the artists don't see it like that. They watch a different picture of awards and they come next year, they go and play some song, and when they don't hit again, they say the scheme is not right. Me, I've not gotten there before, but I believe when I get there, these things I'm saying is what I have to prove to the world or to Ghana, that this is how you move with businessmen. Because Shatta House don't play beat. They waste their time and organize shows. They don't sleep. The only thing we the artists do is come and hold my. Are you ready? What's up? Raise your hand to. That's the stress we get. But after that, what do you start to do? Me, when I go on stage and I'm perform, I'm looking at the guy that's wearing the coat and the guy that's wearing the shoe, and also, you go and see the guy. This guy can help us with the guy. I like business, so I believe that things that people have said in the past. Maybe that is why this year I even joined the team, and I'm urging the fans to vote hard because I want to win and create a mark that any artist that comes to win again after me. Because I'm not hoping to win this year and go and win next year. Maybe right next year I'm doing hard some bumper business somewhere. So, but I would want to create that, picture for artists, the upcoming ones, to see that it is not just only you taking the award and go and sleep. And some of them will say this is not important. Is not this thing. It's useless. But I want people to know that awards, when you win them, there are channels that you can use these awards to make money for yourself, and also come back and support the award scheme. There are people who have left Ghana to America. They got the visa from Ghana. They went to America. Then now he came to Ghana. He's the minister of so and so. He's brought back because Ghana gave him he didn't take the visa from Togo. So since he got the visa from here, he's gone to learn. He's back to the country. And the president has said, no, you have these qualifications, blah, so you can be the minister. That is how we need to do it. When we win awards here, and we go to our BETs and meet the artists we need to meet in our lives, and go to the radio presenters that we want to meet, the radio programs, the TV programs. Let's take business mind out there. Because me, if I meet to Problem Free, she won't have it easy. The things I will tell her, she says, Shatta, let's go back to Ghana. I like it, right? Yes. No, because there's a way you can put business. But when you go, I'm the number one artist, and people like me. No, don't lie to them. Because white people like to research. Like recently, we have this show coming up this 27th December from Afro Nation. And I'm speaking to a couple of white people, and the things they are telling me, I'm even shocked. Chris Connery is my witness. It's just crazy. Like, they're looking at me with a different picture because you won't find Shatta. Like, they said they called about 98 people before they could talk to me. And I said, yes. Because, you see me, my father told me once upon a time, age 13, when we're still in KLM, as it came, British Airways to London. We were about to land, and it was like, oh, no, light there, no, yeah. It's mom, what's it, Mugabake, Babluchi, Laka, me no, what's it, Babluchi, Kelawi, Papa, Babluchi. But most Ghana artists, oh, man, no, call it, hey, he won't even ask of money. He wants to go. And Abrochi has killed most of us, not awards. Because we win an award now, we are saying, Meko Abrochi. Are you ready? Because don't go to the Abrochi and just go and be feeling timid and, you see just, no, I won't do that. Me, I won't see just and do that. I'll call him Jay, come on, can we have a copy? Yes, we don't have that confidence in us. So it's like, anytime we win awards, we don't know what it really entails. But like I'm saying, Ghana should give me the chance, and we should stop painting or try to project certain people who cannot be there. They should just give me the chance and see what I can do. In the near future, people will bring talents for me to talk to them, for them to understand music business, so they can grow up well and make money. I'm not making any money here, but to see the money at least to buy my gold chain, it's expensive to buy.
They say it's alumni.
Eh?
They say it's alumni.
Oh no, we can check if you have testers. Daddy Kenny say he knows what gold is. Yeah, there's different. Those days when I didn't have it, I was wearing alumni. Yeah. Everybody has to walk that boutique chain. Boutique chain. Plenty of them. But you see right now, I'm telling people like how to make money and get them. Like nothing I wear. This one, the Safari Bet CEO from Turkey, he gave it to me when they launched their program. Real diamonds. The day I went to America, I was like, and I was like, how much is this? The woman was like, man, this is priceless.
It's glittering.
Yes, you understand me? And it's a gift. And I always wear it because the man was like, it comes with good luck. And I was like, hey, Charlie, white man. The day the man gave it to my father, was like, wait, but I believe in certain things that I've worked for and I've gotten, and that's what I'm saying. People should give me the chance, to also win like stuff like this and see what I can bring up, so we can all build the industry in a nice way.
I think we can end it here.
On a lighter note, why is he wearing 2 wristwatches?
They are very expensive. Mavado and Rolex, Yeah, like
at the times different.
I wonder.
At the times different.
Sometimes I don't even watch the time. It's just the expensiveness of it.
Theft of branding.
Theft of branding. Sometimes people don't know branding, but this is all branding. My hand is even doing like this.
Shatta Wale, you yourself, all the songs that you have done, which is your favorite, so that we can end with it?
Hey.
Which is your favorite song?
Sadiq,
don't listen to Sadiq. Which is your favorite song?
This morning I released a song before I came here. You understand? Like anytime I release a song, that becomes my favorite song.
Okay.
You understand me? So I think the new song,
Swiss Bank.
Not the Swiss Bank. The Swiss Bank there was like last week.
What would be the title of the other one?
This one is Way to the Top. I released it this morning.
You released it this morning,
Yeah.
Way to the Top. Then I don't think Wubete has it yet. Because Wubete has been in the studio all day. He's been busy.
But Wubete is a fast internet guy. So I can buy Bitcoin and do it.
Okay, any final words for your son before he parts ways with us?
No, I just... you see the caliber of people who sent in messages and spoke about their regard for him and what he's doing. I think Shatta's doing a lot of good work. And the little infractions that he comes up with on social media and things. But he knows, he keeps telling me, and you guys keep telling me, it's all part of showbiz. I like the way he talks about praying to God and looking for, divine salvation from the Lord in the way he goes about doing his things. I think he's doing something worthwhile, and he needs our support, like he says.
Very much.
And with the folks that he's helping, I am very, very happy that they just don't follow him, but they follow him, help him out, and he helps them out as well. So big ups to Shatta.
God bless you, Daddy.
Keep doing what you're doing.
God bless you, Daddy.
Charles,
and please come back to the office, because we need you in the office, Uncle.
Thank you very much.
The media begs you. I think that the shot you throw at a lot of people in the media is worrying. I think that, from what I said, I find you to be a very emotional person. And so some of the time when people speak about the things that you've done, expecting that things will be adjusted to suit maybe a lot of people, you begin to receive it in a bad light. So you come and then you incite violence, like I said, against the media. I just heard somebody tweeting and saying, the way Shatta Wale answered Miss G, I hope so she go respect them. People don't hate you. We do our job. And sometimes our job is criticizing what you do is part of our job. So I think that if you tone down a bit on the media, because of course, if we know the youth, you know the social media day, but we too, they give us news, but you have to be,
But you see, I want
1 minute.
I want
most of the time it is.
I want to add one thing to what Ms. G said. I don't think the media is all about critics. You see, and I wanted to understand that side too. That there are radio stations that I listen to. Do you know the reason why I came to Joy FM?
Tell me.
Like, it's legit.
No, it's discerning.
Yeah, like,
like
even with your English, like, I've never heard Joy FM saying, and Shatta Wale there, and I don't get. But you see, there's this program, this guy goes on Hit FM. I don't like that. I'll say it myself. The things we talk about. Sometimes early morning, so I ask myself, so do you wake up from home to tell your wife that? Because say, Ati Jumaba. I understand that it's a program, you understand, but try and project us in a way that, it's always with critics. Like every day when you come and sit there, they say, where you say. It is not making us make money. You understand me? Hey, sometimes you can wake up in the morning and you feel some way, like you're not happy that day. And the only thing you hear on radio is, and I Shatta Wale there, and I go like, oh, Charlie. So this book, you don't say man they hungry. Or say man get swimming pool. So I get you. We can work like that. Me, I love the media. And I love the way you say the media begs me and stuff like that. It is the greatest thing any media person has told me today. And, and I'm going to love you for that. And your shares there, I'm sure I owe you a kiss.
Charles, thank you very much. I think you swallowed your final word. We're out of time.
Yeah, that's right.
And of course, you were right. Wubete is the DJ, and we have the new song Way to the Top.
Okay.
And we wish you very well. We wish you all the
much.
best in the upcoming VGMAs. Like you said, we pray you win every category you've been nominated in. We hope the fans are texting. How should they text?
Where's my phone?
I think they have to text votevgma.com. And then they or text A, B, or C to 1767 on Vodafone lines only, and then they can. Shatta,
my fans are doing great, and I want to thank my fans for helping me to get here. It's not easy to come and sit at Joy FM this Saturday morning and just
Saturday afternoon.
Thank you very much.
His name is Shatta Wale. We've had great chat. There's a new one. It's called Way to the Top. Enjoy it. We're out.
Life is a journey till you get home. It's so hard when you're all alone. But love is the only answer to the throne. My king has said, be careful who you call your best friend or your brethren, Lord. Some of them want to see you in a hell and not the heavens, God. Sometimes I ask myself if I ever wrong them, nah. And though the road steepy and sticky, it's still all a peace and say shalom. And though the road steepy and sticky,
brand new banger.
Know the friends that you have, know the friends that you keep, 'cause on your way to the top, some of them wanna see you fall. Know the friends that you have, know the friends that you keep, 'cause on your way to the top, some of them wanna see you fall. Yeah, wanna see you fall. Yeah. Some things are wonderful like bright stars, can't be forgotten, some like scars. Some friends are hypocrites, some of them informer. Some of them informer. Take a look around, tell me what you see. You see your friends smiling at you, not for friending me. Be careful who you call your best friend or your brethren, Lord. Some of them want to see you in a hell and not the heavens, God. Sometimes I ask myself if I ever wrong them, nah. And though the road steepy and sticky, still hold the peace and say shalom. And though the road steepy and sticky, you hold thy peace and say shalom. Know the friends that you have, know the friends that you keep, 'cause on your way to
Joy 99.7 FM.
Know the friends that you have, know the friends that you keep, 'cause on your way to the top, some of them wanna see you fall.
I want me out of my African girl. I want me out of my African girl. Oh, he might be hot past Nicki Minaj. I might down 1 shot, 2 shots, keep the speakers bumping. She just want cushion, eat that and her up to something. I want me out of my
So check with your time. It's 26 after 5, meaning we have just about half an hour to go to the end of the show, and then the news team are going to come take over. We've been chatting with Shatta Wale, and now we're moving on to our last topic for the day. You know, yesterday was International World Press